Welcome to Mr. Engineer. After decades in the field, I've learned one thing. Heavy equipment may be powerful, but when it fails hard. Let's dive in. Well, I'll be damned. That T130 just took an ice bath. You don't see a dozer go swimming every day. Tracks slipping on frozen ground is no joke. But credit to that old iron, it clawed its way back. Every old building hides surprises. Sometimes it's bricks, sometimes it's a whole wall in your lap. Lucky, operator. That could have been a real bad day. In Durban Harbor, the air was thick with tension. High above the deck, the Cat 793 hung like a giant pendulum, its fate resting in the hands of crane operators. Pulling a dozer out of ice water is like wrestling a frozen elephant. Slow, heavy, and you better not let go of the rope. When you load pipes heavier than common sense, the truck decides to point at the sky. The moment it leaned, I swear you could hear the operator's soul leaving his body. First it dumped soil, then leaned its bucket against the wall, pressing steadily. The stone groaned, cracked, and finally surrendered to the machine's relentless push. Loading a roller onto a trailer is like walking a drunk elephant on a balance beam. One wrong move, and down it goes. Rule number 1, never trust gravity near water. This guy just gave his forklift a submarine license. What you're watching is an operator's masterclass. Stabilizers extended, bucket firmly planted, hydraulic pressure perfectly balanced to lift the entire chassis. The 3DX isn't just loading, it's demonstrating structural improvisation at its finest. That's not a parking space, buddy. That's a tram line. And the tram doesn't have brakes made for your bad decisions. Grapham Road Bridge. Once a link, now an obstacle. Excavators tear at its spine. Concrete groans, the structure folds, and history falls to the roadside. And here it comes, folks, the heavyweight champion of cranes, taking on hairpin turns like a sumo wrestler on ice skates.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
Traffic dodging? More like job dodging. He'll be walking before long. That's why you don't chain up wrong on soft sand. One pull, and the whole front end says goodbye. And it's a double team effort. Hitachi pulling steady on the right, Cat powering hard on the left, working together like a tag team championship match. The stuck excavator is free and the crowd goes wild.
There's no time, so you know these people won't go away. What's Bobcat going to do otherwise? You can't go back on without it. That's what he's.
Sometimes the road answers back louder than any horn. Two wheel loaders team up to drag a heavy truck back on its feet. That's pure muscle on display. When horsepower meets teamwork, even the biggest breakdowns don't stand a chance. Folks think the horsepower is the big deal, but it's really about torque and traction. At 18% grade, it's not about speed, it's about not rolling backwards. 7 FHs are basically the iron equivalent of oxen pulling a cathedral uphill. Six tons rise skyward. For a moment, the crane holds steady. Then, as the weight shifts, metal screams, bolts tear, and gravity wins.
Great to heel, but everyone here thinks he's going to actually flip over. I don't know, but we're going to see. He's getting up there. Looks like that's it.
Lesson learned? Don't pick a fight with a mountain unless you brought spare parts.
Maybe that's the end of the dozer. It's still rolling.
The 345CL is in its element, 45-ton class, advanced hydraulics, and a digging force designed for heavy infrastructure. Every pass loads trucks with precision, streamlining the earth-moving process for the canal bridge foundations. Efficiency in motion. company Brichetti earned their paycheck today. That's heavy iron ballet. Slow, precise, and nobody wants an encore. When it lands on all wheels again, you can almost hear the applause. Folks, this isn't Fast and Furious. And just when you think the nerves can't get tighter, wait until you see the next machine make its move. Oh no! Who needs roller coasters when you have heavy equipment unloading? Ticket price: one excavator, one unlucky truck. Front row seats guaranteed. Two dozers working overtime just to feed one hungry excavator. Talk about spoiled service. This 328D is getting treated like royalty at an all-you-can-eat dirt buffet. That's not your average tow job. Pulling a fully loaded truck out of the drink takes brute crane power and some serious rigging know-how. What's happened? Forget gym memberships. Just hook this tiller to your backyard and you'll have six-pack abs just from trying to keep up with it. Who knew soil preparation could double as an extreme sport? You can tell the brakes were whispering, "Nope, not today, buddy," halfway down that hill. Forget garden tools. This farmer brought a John Deere with a ditcher the size of a merry-go-round. Why dig with a shovel when you can summon a soil blender?
I'll get you.
Some folks buy tires to last a year. This guy buys them to last one afternoon. Double stacks in Brazil? That's history in motion. 2 boxes high, 70 wagons long, and every run takes 140 trucks off the road. That's not just railroading, that's nation building on steel wheels. Well, I've seen excavators dig holes, but this one decided to dig into the truck's tire. That's one way to end a shift early. The excavator rises, balancing like a mechanical gladiator. With slow, brutal grace, it pulls its own track into place, armor locking in. This isn't maintenance, it's a transformation scene straight out of sci-fi. That truck wasn't driving, it was sliding. When the mud says welcome, it really means you're not leaving anytime soon. That's all for today's heavy equipment fails. I've seen a lifetime of iron on the job, but these clips still surprise me. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Mr. Engineer for more.